Assalamualaikum guys. Man, it is hard to make these videos. Look where I'm sitting. Because you're probably curious, I'm in my storage room because there's like my whole family's upstairs. Anyways, topic of discussion is evidence of God's existence, of Allah's existence. To start off with a fun fact or a funny thought was Mother Nature. Who made up this term? Mother Nature is just like a veiled term that's been used in public schools to veil the existence of God, because really, who else is making the changes in nature besides God? When I realized it, I was like laughing my ass off. So back to the full topic, the existence of God, and I wanted to. I kind of had a discussion with a friend of mine, which is why I made this video, and I want to share that God's existence isn't in Islamic dogma and doctrine isn't irrational. It's a very logical, reasonable way that we get to the existence of God. And when I was having a discussion with a friend of mine, I was like, in Islam, I don't believe that there's a ghost. In Islam, I don't believe that there's a ghost standing next to me. I don't believe in unseen that there's all these ghosts around. I believe only what I've been told to believe, but from the unseen, like the angel sitting on my left and right shoulders, but only after the evidence that shows me the existence of God. Yeah, I told him that we can never observe God, but there's so many signs that God has, millions of signs that God has pointed out to show us that His existence is present. And I went to him in a scientific way, that because he'll understand it better that way. I told him that, like, look, Quran has been revealed 1400 years ago, and in the Quran it says that we created everything from water. And now science has come to see that every living organism has been made from. We created everything. The Quran says we created every living thing from water. Now the current science has come to see that all these living organisms are made up of 70% or something like that of water. That gives that indication that the Quran said, right, gives us an arrow to is a claim that God made, that I created everything from water. It's a claim. Believe in me because I've made this happen. And when you have someone making a claim, that is makes a claim, and then it gives the evidence for why he's making that claim, I mean, he's a true creator. Now, going forward, there's many arrows that point to his existence, and that's one of them. That he's saying that he created everything from water, and that points to his existence. And then once I reach the arrows, and then that point to his existence, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells me that there's angel sitting on my left and right shoulder, documenting my life, then I believe that it's true. It's within a circle. It's not believe in unseen for no logical, sensical reason. There's logical reasons, and there's what's it called again? There is logical reasons. There's heart-based appeals. I was reading an article from someone named Justin Parrot. The case for Allah's existence in the Quran is in a 40-minute article. I'll have it in the descriptions. And I'll just mention one thing that he says in the article that was really good was that no one can logically claim that the inability to see something confirms its non-existence, right? Then he gives the example. He says that we can't see the wind blowing, but we can see it rustling through the leaves and the grass, and we know that there's wind there. And similarly, he says we can't see radio waves, but we can see the results of their transmissions. In the same way, we can't see God, but we can see all the arrows that point towards God's existence. Another example that I shared with my friend, I'm trying to be quick, is the water cycle, where the Quran says that the verses will be in the descriptions. And we have sent down rain from the sky in a measured amount and settled it in the earth, and indeed we are able to take it away. This is a water cycle. I'm sure the person who found this understood or discovered the water cycle. You know, we can't even see the water getting evaporated and stuff, right? He would have been like, wow, the Quran already said this. That means it must be coming from the Creator, because there's no one else that could have come to this result, because no human being had any technology to get there. And then the Quran talks about the verses about in Surah Women 14 about how we created the human being from the embryo and the stages of the embryo. So the bottom line is, Quran is a very evidence-based religion and the creation of God, but we can't, use empirical evidence or observation to perceive God present, but we have all the signs around us that show of His presence. All right, assalamu alaikum.